Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to my live cooking demo at 115 Marina, Sentosa Cove. Today I'm going to share the recipe with you is the Lion Head Meatball. So basically what you have down here is a belly pork. So 70% lean pork, 30% fat. That combination is the best. So this is the Chinese style Lion Head Meatball. Then we have the ingredient: cabbage chopped finely according to the recipe. Today I'm going to make a half kilo recipe only. I don't make too much. 1 kilo is a bit too much. Okay. For instance, if you've got 2 to 3 person, this is just nice. Then I have the chestnut chopped ready. I have the prawn meat. The reason why I am adding in the prawn meat is because prawn meat, when you buy with pork, tastes very nice. Then you have the garlic, about 10 gram. Then the hoa diao jiu, 1 tablespoon. Sesame oil, all according to the recipe. Then we have the fish sauce. Last but not the least, the 5 spice powder. Then eggs. Okay. Then you mix well. And if you don't like prawn meat, actually you can use breadcrumb to substitute. Breadcrumb will also actually make the thing fluffy. Another one is you can also use bread to make it fluffy. So what I'm going to do now is actually I'm going to mix well the minced pork and a prawn, minced prawn. This combination actually tastes very natural taste. You don't have too much porky and you don't have seafood, so this only is about 30%. That means the pork, belly pork plus the prawn, minced prawn. So what you want to get it fluffy, what you do is actually you just whack it. This is the way to make the meatball fluffy and not so heavy. Even you making a meatloaf also, you can use this to make meatloaf. It's the same also. Just only the shape is different. Whereas the meatloaf you got to put in a container, whereas meatball I just have to round it like the lion head. About a dozen times. And some people can use bread mixed with milk, soaked with milk also can. This is actually recipe you can make beef patty also, or pork patty, or chicken patty. This method can use for quite a lot of patty. So you just do it like that. So the minced pork blend very well. The ingredient, the vegetable, I add in the water chestnut to give a crispiness. So when you cook that time, when you eat, you bite a little bit of vegetable inside. So when you eat with the meat and the prawn, chestnut is a very natural sweet. So it's very good to add inside anything with minced meatloaf for Chinese style. For Western is chopped onion and chopped garlic. So the difference is Chinese style they always add ngoh hiang. This one also can make with ngoh hiang. It's the same. It's only the difference is the bigger skin. Whereas this one is just roll up and fried. Okay. But I have already standby some. This is just a demo to show you how to get it fluffy. I have already, this morning already, I've done some already. This over here. See? Then if you think that the pork is a little bit wet, you can add a little bit of corn flour to make it dry a bit. Or either panko, breadcrumb. Both all can be used. You see? This is already very soft. Okay. It's very, very soft. You can see the thing once you blend, it stick to the plate. It's very soft already. This morning I done it around 8 AM. So this one is just a demo to show you. Okay. This meatball, Lion Head meatball, it can be do in two styles. One, you can be stir fried or saute. The other one, you actually can also make into a soup. What you need is actually stock, cabbage, a little bit of celery and carrot to support the taste. Meat always go very well with a little bit of vegetable. Okay, without further, I have already standby some already for cooking. So at the same time, you don't have to be totally round. See how you make it? It's just on the fire. I'm going to shallow fry it, not totally deep fried, shallow fry. And if you have an oven, better still at home, you can just seal up and you bake in the oven. The most healthy way is to shallow fry, but not deep frying. Deep frying because it's too oily. So what you can do actually, you can just form the shape like that, something like that, over here. So after that, you can straight into the frying pan. Once you seal out everything already, you also can do for a soup. So it serves two purposes. If you like it to become a patty, no problem. You can just make it mold it bigger. So this is just for easy to eat also. Okay, without further, I'm going to show you how to seal the meatball. A little bit hotter. The shape, if you want it smaller, no problem. You can, up to you. You can make even like, if your preference, personal preference, if you like it small, actually it's much more easier to cook also. You just make it smaller. Something like that. It can be done also. Depend on you, but normal size is actually around this shape. Shallow fry. You can turn them slowly, you see the color? Okay, strike the fire not too high. control your fire. Don't let your fire be too big because you still need to turn it around because the bottom part is cooked but the top part is still not cooked. The seasoning is fish sauce, light soya sauce, and what else you and sesame oil. Once it's completely sealed, you can remove it and lower down your fire. So the color, this is very nice. This color is very nice. Okay, it's not burnt but it's golden color. So at the same time, on the other side, I'm preparing the stock. So what I need is actually cabbage, rough cut, in the stock, some celery, and carrot. If you have an oven, you just remove it and put it in the oven. But if you don't, you just continue cooking with your frying pan. But control the fire, make sure the meatball color stay like that. It's very nice. Don't get it burnt. This is very crispy and tasty. See the color? So fire play a very important part. So at the same time, I have a chicken stock with the vegetable ready standby. Cabbage is a very sweet vegetable with celery and carrot, and it goes with the meatball very well. So you can make one meal already. After once you seal finish it, you put inside the stock to cook. At the same time, once my meatball is going to be ready, I'm going to teach you how to prepare a sauce to go with the meatball. So you see the color almost done already. So this is very beautiful color. This color is very nice. You see the color? It's very nice, this color. So I'm going to leave off and I'm going to make the sauce. So the heat is still inside the frying pan. Today I'm going to teach you how to make a very simple sauce with chili sauce, tomato ketchup, onion, and lime juice. Because this is salty, so this one a little bit sweet and a little bit sour goes very well with the sauce. Sorry, with the meat. you can have some saute one, put inside straight the soup, or either you also can form some to put inside the soup. Something like that. You can use a spoon, just a rough shape, just two way, both also can be done. Just put inside there. This is a big grandmother style. Inside. So once the soup is ready, the pork is also cooked. This also can be done, both way. And if you like it more fragrant, you can also wrap it with a beancurd skin. Become a ngoh hiang. The recipe is almost the same. They have water chestnut, they have 5 spice powder, sesame oil, butter, almost the same, you see. This can be also very, very hearty and a light soup, not heavy one. At a meal by itself also. You just have to put it. Okay? So you can do one recipe but two types of dish. One is a soup, one is a main course. Okay? So almost all the heat up already. I add the chopped onion. Fragrant it a little bit. Onion is natural sweet. So once the onion is fragrant, you can add in your tomato sauce, chili sauce. The proportion is actually depend on how spicy or you don't want spicy. Normally it's about 1/4 chili sauce and 3/4 tomato ketchup. Then lime juice, the smoked calamansi. This one is very appetizing, and it add a little bit of just sour, fragrant sour. So when you eat with the pork, it's very matching. And sometimes if you eat the pork like that also can, but it's a bit dry lah. Little bit stock if it's too thick. And seasoning with a little bit of sugar, sweet and sour. Okay, the sauce is done. And the soup is also boiling ready. You can see the difference. Show you. Okay. This is the meatball, lion meatball in the stock. This is cooking with a sauce. So the difference. So both using a chicken stock, you lightly seasoning the stock. Salt and pepper. Okay. Then with the cabbage and carrot inside there, you can see the pork. Something like that. So this one is for soup with cabbage. This is also one of very popular dish, and easy to make, not so difficult. As long as you prepare the recipe in advance, one day advance, or I prepare this morning, no problem. you can get make sure you get the right pork and not too dry. You must have at least 30% pork fat. Right? So right now, I'm going to dress up. And this lion meatball, you can also go with rice. Garnish with a little bit of pepper. And the sauce can go over it. And here you are. Lion meatball, and the recipe book is in the link at the end of the video. You can check it out. And thank you for watching, and see you next time.